friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing tonight? Welcome to my channel. I'm excited to share these next two map journals with you that I have in my Etsy. And so we'll just get started with a flip through on these two. And so we'll start with this one. It's got a little tie ribbon closure, a little pretty like chevron green. And it's made with the National Geographic maps for the covers. And like I've been through some of these before with you, so this one is similar and these two are similar, but on this one the difference is I made this little cluster of map pieces here. They're like little die cut flowers that I put in a cluster right here on the front. And so like this map did cover North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi, but I have the cluster covering up some of the states here because I had to fix a little glitch in the sewing where the sewing created a wrinkle here on the front, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I covered it up and fixed it with this, and I feel like it looks really cute actually with a map cluster of flowers here on the front cover. So something a little different on this one. And here's the back. Has a real pretty back here. You know, the South related items. So, you know, the South, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. And here's a little map of the states it covers too on the front. So that's really cool. So anyway, as we open up, we have the inside pocket here that is a little kind of folded over flap. And, you know, there's zigzag. This has the green zigzag stitching around to match the greens in the cover. And it has green and white baker's twine binding. So, you know, that all matches. And so just to remind you, in the front cover here, we've got a shell playing card. And then a little piece of ephemera. This is a picture of a passport. And then we have a little frog from a game, so that's a game card, and he's green to match. And here's like a little travel related picture. This is an Eiffel Tower picture. And then we have several pieces of the map, the National Geographic maps, in here as pages. So this is one of them. And then we have some ledger paper as a fold out here, so lots of writing room in here. Room to put pictures or whatever you want. Here's some turtle scrapbook paper. That's really cute. And then this is travel related scrapbook paper that is like cardstock, and this is like a tag page. I made it in the shape of a tag to resemble a tag, so that's my tag page. And then a pocket from I used some beautiful travel brochures in here and made a pocket out of two of the pages here. And in this pocket, I have some goodies. Let's see if I can get them out. There's several things in here. Just remind you what's in here, in case you haven't seen the other videos of my map journals. This is some photo corners. This is some airplane washi. And just a bunch of stuff to have fun with. A little game of, or it's kind of like cards that came in a little pack. They're a little box, and they're tips, travel tips. So this one's about eating and drinking and being wary there. So those are fun little things to read and have fun with in your journal. And this is a little playing card from another like memory game that had pictures from other foreign countries, which I thought was really cool. And I put the little ball chain on there just for fun. You can like use it for a charm if you wanted. These pages are zigzag stitched together here. And then this is some blue dyed paper, some cardstock scrapbook paper that's postage related. On the other side, you can see it has a pretty pattern here. Some graph paper, some more of this is regular matte paper with pretty colors there. This is from a old scrapbook calendar that I have, and I think these make really fun pages. And this is just some more scrapbook paper, and this side has like turtles and fish and the blues and greens, which went well in this journal. Some blue dye lined paper, which is a fold out. And then some more of the travel brochure and the calendar, scrapbook calendar there. And this is some National Geographic scrapbook, or I mean National Geographic map paper, which is right here. You can feel the difference in the paper. And it's then the graph paper, and then it's more scrapbook paper, just pretty. And this kind of reminded me of airmail, this red, white, and blue right here. So I thought that was neat. So this is the center of the journal. And then here's the back half. You can see it's, you know, the back half of the front pages. So similar items here. Plenty of room to write, put your pictures in, and just have fun with. So this is a great journal, just, you know, if you love maps, or if you know, just want a travel journal, whatever you want to use it for, it can be used for. This is this is another brochure, you know, travel brochure page map pocket, or yeah, pocket. And then this is just a little card game that's well, they're like flashcards, and this one has the word food on it, so kind of just a fun thing there. And then I've got a bookmark in here. It's got lines to write on, and then a little calendar on the bottom, and you can also use that as a bookmark if you wanted to. I've got some used postage stamps in here to have fun with, and some little stickers. And these are stickers, so you just peel off the back, and they can be stickers, or you could glue them down, or whatever you want. So just some fun things there. And so the rest of the pages in the back here, that turtle paper, ledger, and then this is a vintage airmail envelope, where I also put just some cutoffs in here to be able to work with. Just some of the turtle and the fish papers. So there's nice big strips here to have fun with and do something with. So plenty of scrap paper there to have fun with, scrapbook paper. And this is a really neat vintage envelope. It's like, almost feels like onion skin. But yeah, I couldn't believe it when I found those. I felt very lucky. And I used them all up in these journals there. I only had like enough to use in here, and actually I ran out when I was working on these. So, but those are really cool. So here's a little shaker tag made out of some of that fish and turtle scrapbook paper. Got a little charm here with some baker's twine, and just some little, you know, paper, you know, there's some hole punches in here, and other little die cuts in here that just to make a fun little colorful shaker with all the little die cuts and things in there, little paper pieces. So that was really fun to make. And then that little starfish on there is super cute. And then here's a travel-related postcard, vintage postcard. This one's from 1961. So that's cool. A receipt and some Monopoly money to spend on your trip. So there you go. There's one. And then the other one we'll show you real quick. This one is, you know, as you can see, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Texas. It's got the green zigzag stitching and a little green satiny kind of ribbon here. And then it's got the green and white twine also, but this one's different because it has the pocket on the back. And this is the luggage tag in the pocket. And this pocket I also made, and I showed you in one of the, or told about in one of the videos where I'm showing you the maps, where when I was sewing these, they ended up, when I first started making them, like say about 6 of them, until I figured out and worked out the problem and the issue, I would sew around, and at the wherever I ended sewing this zigzag stitching, somehow I ended up with a wrinkle. So that's why on this one I put the flowers to fix the wrinkle, and I think that did a really good job. It looks really pretty with those little map flowers. And on this one, the wrinkle ended up here. So to fix this one, I couldn't put a pocket on the front, so that's why I went with the flowers on that one. This one I did a little map pocket because the wrinkle ended up in the back. And you can't see the wrinkle on the inside, but it was only on the outside, so it was just in this map paper. So anyway, that's what I did to fix it. I think it's actually really neat with this pocket on the back. And you can see the pretty back that you know, with the subject of these states, and that's what these figures have to do with here. So really neat. I love that little pocket. Anyway, so that worked out well in the end, right? So, and here we have a little, kind of an airmail, little envelope journaling card from the memory game. It's kittens in this one. The playing card in this one is Washington. And then here we have the little picture in this one is a picture of a building here. Really neat on that. I love those like old looking pictures. So you can see I used kind of different kind of colored cardstock in each one. This one has orange. This one had blue on the inside. So that was kind of fun to use the different colors. And they all those colors go good with the maps because there's so many colors in maps. So that's what made it so fun to use all the different colors. Anyway, here's the first map page in this one. And then the ledger with the fold out, the turtle, the tag page, the blue dyed. This is a fold out scrapbook with airplanes on it. And this one, we've got a guest check here that's got a pretty paper clip on it. And those guest checks are the ones with the lines on both sides, so that could be written on both sides. Some pretty matte paper here, and blue dye lined paper. Some of that scrapbook calendar, and some more scrapbook paper and graph paper. And then here's the brochure in this one. Brochure page is made into a pocket, and the same kind of items. This one I've got a picture that's backed with a manila folder as a journaling card. And my this is the little memory game with the foreign country pictures and the ball chain. So that's really cute. Did you see that picture? So cute, right? And then here is the travel tip card. This one says Culture Shock. So all about different cultures, I guess. And then here is the airplane washi in this one. And so then we have the scrapbook calendar, the turtle and fish scrapbook paper, graph and travel brochure, National Geographic map, and there's the pretty middle in this one with that pretty map. And then on the back half, just more of the same from like what's in the front. Here's this pocket in the back that has, let's see, we have one of these flashcards, and this one has the word mansion on it. And the postage here, I kind of dropped everything, and some more postage in that pocket. So let's see, make sure I got everything back in there. And then this graph, and you can see the same types of papers that were in the front there. Here's the airplane. That's really neat. It looks like corkboard there. And I've got quite a few fold outs for lots of room in here. And the colors are really nice and go well together. Here's the vintage airmail envelope in this one, and it has those same scraps in there. So, and then in the back of this one we've got, let's see, it's the same type of items with, you know, the shaker made with all the little die cuts and colorful hole punches and things, and it's got the little starfish on this one. So that's just tucked in there. The receipt and the Monopoly money. And then the postcard in this one is, they're all vintage, all the postcards. This one is, well, I can't see the year on this one, but it's an oldie. And here's the front. So really neat little vintage postcards in these. And it's got a 4-cent stamp on there, so you know that's an old one, right? So yeah, that's the next two. I think I've got 3 more to show you, so kind of list them first, and then in my Etsy, and then come and do a little video for you. So by the time you see the video, they're already in my shop. So anyway, I've got a little sale going on right now. Hopefully I get this posted tonight or tomorrow, and there's going to be, my sale will still be on because it's just through Columbus Day. So just through Monday night, I guess at midnight, it's probably scheduled to be over. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed those. I really had fun making these map journals, and I'm just kind of like a crazy map person. I love maps, so So anyway, it was fun, and I will see you all next time. I've got lots of fun stuff I'm working on. I can't wait to share it with you. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting. Have a good weekend.